Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of American legacy, a world where history is struck in gold-toned brilliance. From the birth of a nation to the rise of its early leaders, every coin in the presidential dollar program carries the power of a story that shaped the United States. Today, we uncover the faces that built the foundation of freedom itself. George Washington, John Adams, James Madison, and Andrew Jackson. Each coin, a silent witness to the nation's earliest struggles, triumphs, and ideals. Prepare to discover the secrets behind these remarkable presidential treasures. Because what you're about to see is far more than just money. In the heart of America's numismatic history lies a coin that doesn't just shine. It symbolizes the very birth of a nation's leadership. The George Washington Presidential $1 coin is more than a piece of metal. It's a living reminder of the man who defined the United States itself. Struck in 2007, this coin marked the beginning of an extraordinary program, the Presidential $1 coin series. For the first time, the U.S. Mint honored every former president in sequential order, and George Washington, being the very first leader, rightfully led the series. The design alone captures attention. On the obverse stands the bold portrait of George Washington, his gaze calm yet commanding, a look that once inspired revolution and unity. Around his image, the inscriptions read his name and presidential years, 1789–1797, marking the dawn of American democracy. Flip the coin, and you find the Statue of Liberty proudly lifting her torch, a universal symbol of freedom. The reverse design wasn't chosen at random. It reflects the very ideals Washington helped create: liberty, courage, and enlightenment. When this coin was first released, collectors and historians alike rushed to get their hands on it. But here's the twist: not every George Washington dollar was created equal. Some coins carried hidden details, striking errors, and mint variations that turned ordinary dollars into small fortunes. One of the most famous varieties is the missing edge lettering error. These coins were accidentally struck without the words, "In God We Trust," and "E pluribus unum" on the edge, a mistake that made them instantly legendary among collectors. Those rare pieces, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition, have fetched remarkable prices. In the early days of discovery, collectors were willing to pay anywhere from $500 to over $1,000 for a single flawless example. Even today, high-grade error coins continue to command impressive sums in auctions. But it's not just the errors that make it valuable, it's the symbolism. The George Washington $1 coin represents the starting point of the presidential dollar journey, making it a cornerstone for anyone building a complete collection. Minted in Philadelphia and Denver, millions were produced, but only a fraction remain in untouched, mint-state perfection. Those coins, preserved in their golden brilliance, can easily sell for $20 to $50, while the rare error pieces can soar far beyond that, up to $2,000 or more depending on their condition. Collectors treasure this coin for more than its worth. It's admired for its artistry, historical depth, and the story it carries, the story of America's first president immortalized in metal. Even after all these years, the George Washington Presidential $1 coin continues to stand out. It was not just the first in the series. It set the tone for all the coins that followed, each one echoing Washington's legacy of strength and vision. For investors and coin hunters, it's a reminder that opportunity often hides in plain sight. Many people once spent these coins without realizing the treasure in their hands. Today, those same pieces sit in private collections, quietly gaining value with time. The coin's golden hue, though not real gold, gives it a regal presence, a fitting tribute to the man who became the first symbol of leadership in a young nation. Each coin is a tangible piece of 18th-century spirit, a bridge connecting the age of revolution to the modern collector's world. Every detail, from the engraving to the edge, was crafted to reflect honor and excellence. When you hold this coin, you're holding a piece of history that refuses to fade. It's not merely a collectible, it's a legacy in your palm. The George Washington presidential $1 coin continues to rise in popularity as more collectors recognize its rarity and meaning. Whether you find one in your collection, at a flea market, or tucked away in an old roll, it could be your gateway to something extraordinary. And while its face value may say just $1, its true worth tells another story, a story measured not in cents, but in history, pride, and collector passion. So if you come across a George Washington presidential $1 coin, don't overlook it. Examine it closely, preserve it carefully, and treasure it deeply. Because coins like these aren't just valuable, they're the heartbeat of America's numismatic legacy. And remember, every great collection begins with one unforgettable coin. Step once more into the golden age of America's legacy, a story not of mere currency, but of power, pride, and enduring leadership. The John Adams presidential $1 coin carries the spirit of a man who helped shape a nation's foundation, and today, it stands among the most sought-after treasures in American numismatics. This remarkable coin was first introduced in 2007 as the second release in the historic presidential $1 coin program. Following the triumph of the George Washington dollar, this coin honored America's second president, a revolutionary thinker, statesman, and the driving force behind independence. Struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, the John Adams dollar features a bold, confident portrait of the president on its obverse. His steady gaze reminds us of the courage it took to lead a fragile nation through its earliest struggles. Around his image are the inscriptions: John Adams, second president, and 1797, 1801, a tribute etched in golden luster. Turn it over and you'll once again find the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of the ideals Adams fought for: freedom, truth, and perseverance. The coin's edge, however, hides one of the most fascinating twists in modern coinage history. When the U.S. Mint released the John Adams $1 coin, a striking error occurred, a rare mistake that collectors now treasure like gold. Some coins were accidentally struck without the edge inscriptions, missing phrases like "In God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum." This error transformed ordinary dollars into high-value rarities almost overnight. In the collector's world, those missing-edge varieties are legends. Pristine, uncirculated examples have sold for $600 to $1,200, with exceptional cases climbing even higher depending on their condition and mint mark. It's a reminder that a single flaw in minting can create an object of immense desire. Even the correctly struck coins hold special value. Perfectly graded specimens, gleaming with their original mint finish, regularly sell between $20 and $60, and proof versions command even higher attention among serious numismatists. But the true worth of the John Adams dollar isn't measured in numbers alone. It represents a man whose dedication to liberty was unshakable, a president who defended democracy when it was still fragile and untested. Owning this coin is like holding a spark from the very forge where freedom was born. Collectors cherish it not only for its monetary value, but for the weight of history it carries. Every detail, from the sharpness of the engraving to the golden tone of the alloy, was designed to reflect the nobility and intellect of the man it honors. Unlike ordinary circulation coins, many of these dollars were preserved by collectors immediately after release. As time passes, those mint-condition pieces only grow rarer, increasing both their beauty and their worth. This coin, with its warm metallic sheen and commanding presence, remains one of the cornerstones of the presidential dollar series. For those who began collecting from the very start, The John Adams dollar represents the next step in an unbroken chain of American greatness. It's not just an investment, it's a tribute, a reminder that the nation's strength was built on the vision of men like Adams, whose courage lit the path forward. And for modern collectors, it offers something timeless: the thrill of discovery, the pride of preservation, and the joy of owning a genuine piece of American heritage. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that once slipped through history, unnoticed by most, but now stands as a beacon of value and legacy. That's what the John Adams presidential $1 coin represents: the transformation of a simple dollar into a symbol of lasting significance. Whether displayed in a case, kept in a family collection, or sold to a serious buyer, its story remains the same: a story of vision, resilience, and enduring worth. Its face may say $1, but its true price tells a tale far grander, a tale of history shining through metal, of leadership immortalized in gold tones, and of collectors who understand the deeper meaning of value. So if you ever find a John Adams presidential $1 coin, don't dismiss it as ordinary. Examine it, treasure it, and keep it safe, because sometimes the smallest coins carry the greatest legacies. And remember, every great collection continues with another remarkable story, just like this one. Step deeper into the legacy of America's founding era, a time when leadership wasn't about power, but vision. The James Madison presidential $1 coin is not just a tribute to the fourth president of the United States. It's a shining emblem of intellect, strength, and the birth of American democracy itself. Issued in 2007, this remarkable coin was the fourth release in the historic presidential $1 coin program, a series that captured the faces of America's greatest leaders in golden brilliance. And among them, James Madison's coin stands as one of the most fascinating and valuable of all. James Madison was known as the father of the Constitution. His ideas shaped the very structure of the American government. So when his image was struck on this coin, it wasn't just an honor. It was a statement of enduring national pride. The obverse design features Madison's portrait, eyes calm yet determined, symbolizing a man who carried the weight of a nation's ideals. His name and presidential years, 1809, 1817, surround his image, forever linking his legacy to the golden hue of American history. On the reverse, the Statue of Liberty stands tall, torch raised, echoing the principles that Madison defended: liberty, justice, and knowledge. Every curve and engraving of this coin was crafted to capture both beauty and symbolism. But beyond its stunning design lies the true reason for its fame: rarity. When the James Madison $1 coin entered circulation, a number of stunning minting errors appeared, creating some of the most prized collectibles in the entire presidential dollar series. Among the most coveted are the missing edge lettering coins, pieces struck without the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum." These rare errors quickly drew national attention, transforming ordinary dollars into prized collectors' items. Early discoveries of these minting mistakes sent collectors rushing to banks, searching through rolls for hidden treasures. Many who were lucky enough to find them saw instant returns worth hundreds of dollars. Today, these rare varieties in top condition can command astonishing prices: $800 to $1,500, depending on their grade and mint mark. Even standard uncirculated coins, carefully preserved, can bring $25 to $60 in the collector market. What makes this coin especially desirable is its combination of rarity, artistry, and historical depth. It's not just a monetary asset, it's a piece of American heritage, struck in gleaming brilliance to honor a man whose mind shaped the Constitution itself. Collectors admire the coin for its perfection of form, the polished edges, the fine lettering, and the mirror-like finish of high-grade specimens. Each detail tells the story of craftsmanship at the U.S. Mint and the importance of preserving history in tangible form. As time passes, fewer of these coins remain untouched, making mint-condition pieces even more valuable. Every year that goes by, their scarcity increases, and with it, their appeal and price. For many, owning a James Madison presidential $1 coin feels like owning a spark from the early fire of American freedom. It's a tribute to the man who transformed ideas into a government and gave democracy its voice. The coin's golden tone may not be pure gold, but its symbolic value outshines precious metals. It stands as a token of intellect, leadership, and perseverance, qualities that define Madison and still inspire generations today. Those who collect it don't just see a coin, they see a story, one written in courage and vision. And that story grows more valuable with every passing year. Whether displayed in a showcase, preserved in a collection, or sold to an eager buyer, this coin commands attention and respect. It represents both beauty and brilliance, a coin that connects the ideals of the past with the pride of the present. For the passionate numismatist, the James Madison $1 is more than a collectible. It's a cornerstone of American history in metal form. So if one ever comes your way, look closely, because within its golden surface lies a symbol of greatness, and perhaps a treasure worth far more than you imagine. And as the story of America's presidents continues through coinage, the legacy of James Madison remains unshaken, a reminder that true value comes not only from rarity, but from the ideas that changed the world. Every coin tells a story, but few speak with the authority and legacy of a true American icon. The Andrew Jackson presidential $1 coin captures the fire, determination, and bold leadership of the man known as the People's President. And today, this coin stands as one of the most remarkable treasures in the entire presidential dollar collection. Released in 2008, the Andrew Jackson $1 coin was the seventh in the presidential $1 coin program, a series that paid tribute to every U.S. president in the order they served. It honors the man who reshaped the presidency and left an unforgettable mark on American history. The obverse of this golden coin features a powerful, lifelike portrait of Andrew Jackson, eyes sharp, expression resolute, embodying the spirit of leadership that once electrified a nation. The inscriptions proudly display his name, presidential order and term, 1829–1837, reflecting an era defined by strength and defiance. Flip the coin, and you're greeted by the Statue of Liberty, her torch raised high, symbolizing the nation Jackson helped strengthen through determination and willpower. The contrast of liberty and leadership makes this coin a perfect blend of art and patriotism. But what makes the Andrew Jackson presidential $1 coin truly extraordinary isn't just its design. It's the rarity hidden within certain issues that turned ordinary dollars into collector gold. During minting, some coins were struck with errors that transformed them into numismatic legends. The most famous of these is the missing edge lettering variety, where the edge inscriptions "In God We Trust," "E Pluribus Unum," and the mint year were completely absent. This unexpected mistake made a few lucky finds incredibly valuable. Collectors around the country scrambled to inspect rolls and sets, hoping to discover one of these elusive coins. Many did, and some went on to sell their finds for $900, $1,200, and even more at major auctions. Even standard coins in flawless, uncirculated condition have drawn impressive attention, often fetching $25 to $60 depending on their grade and mint origin. Those with near-perfect proof quality can command well over $150, especially when certified by leading grading authorities. The true charm of this coin lies not only in its financial worth, but in the legacy of the man it represents. Andrew Jackson, the seventh president, was known for his fierce independence and unwavering leadership. He rose from humble beginnings to become a symbol of American resilience and determination, and this coin captures that journey in gleaming metal. Each coin serves as a historical reminder of an era when leadership was defined by conviction and grit. The golden hue, though not made of real gold, gives it a royal presence, a fitting tribute to the man once nicknamed Old Hickory. Collectors cherish this coin because it blends history, artistry, and rarity into a single, powerful piece. Every detail, from the sharp engravings to the smooth edges, reflects the precision of the U.S. Mint and the respect owed to Jackson's legacy. As years pass, pristine specimens are becoming harder to find, and their market value continues to rise. For those who appreciate history and investment alike, this coin remains a must-have in any serious presidential dollar collection. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history forged in honor of a president who redefined leadership and expanded the voice of the American people. Imagine finding one of these coins bright, untarnished, and rich with character. In your hands lies more than a dollar. It's a silent echo of the early 19th century, preserved for the modern collector. Whether displayed in a case, kept in a private collection, or sold to a passionate buyer, the Andrew Jackson presidential $1 coin commands admiration wherever it appears. And while its face reads $1, its true value can reach $1,500 or more, proof that history, when preserved in metal, carries a worth beyond imagination. So if fortune places one of these coins in your path, treasure it. Because coins like the Andrew Jackson presidential $1 aren't just valuable, they're living pieces of America's enduring story. And remember, every rare coin isn't just found, it's discovered by those who recognize the power of history shining in their hands. History doesn't repeat itself, it reveals itself, one coin at a time. From Washington's courage to Jackson's defiance, every presidential dollar carries a heartbeat of the American dream. These coins are more than collectibles, they're bridges to the past, linking modern hands to legendary leaders. So keep your eyes open, your passion alive, and your collection growing, because the next great discovery could be resting in your palm right now. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep chasing the history that shines in every coin.